The last 4 months of 2024 on PSVR2 are going to be absolutely insane. I'm not exaggerating when I say that there are at least 15 games that we know of that are coming to PSVR2 back to back in under 4 months, and every single one of them has the potential to be a 10 out of 10 game you must play for all PSVR2 owners. The PSVR2 has no games made up narrative is about to die real soon, and I am super interested to see how the mainstream media will react when they see tentpole titles like Skydance's Behemoth and Metro Awakening VR not only launching on PSVR2 but also looking and running best on PSVR2. I'm gonna have fun reading their articles and seeing what nonsense will they come up with this time around, but anyways, let's talk about the amazing lineup of games that are about to hit PSVR2. Now I'm not gonna dive into the specifics and details of every game that is expected to launch before 2024 ends in this video, mainly because I'm afraid that would make this video an hour long, and no one has the time for that, right? And also, if you're only interested in watching the trailers of the top 15 best upcoming PSVR2 games in the remainder of 2024, then worry not, I got your back. I made a specific video for that, which you can find the link to in the description below. But what I am going to do in this video is talk a little bit about the amazing games that are coming to give you guys a somewhat of a general idea, because I really think that most of you guys have no idea on what is about to go down. So the first thing that you should know about is that during these last 4 months of 2024, there will be a game for everyone. Whether you're interested in action games, horror games, multiplayer games, first-person shooters, platformers, simulators, every main genre that you can think of is covered. Games that you've been waiting for more than a year at this point are coming in just a matter of weeks. Let's start with the behemoth in the room, Skydance's Behemoth. Developed by the same talented team that made the legendary The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners franchise, the same folks at Skydance Interactive are finally releasing Behemoth on PSVR2 this November 14th. Behemoth is a sprawling original story set in the Forsaken Lands, a destroyed kingdom besieged by a curse. Play as a lone hunter and embark on a perilous quest to end the rot curse running through your veins and plaguing your village. The only cure is to slay the unslayable behemoths. But maybe for some reason slaying behemoths in VR just doesn't do it for you. Perhaps you want something more horrifying, something disturbing that will keep you up at night. Well, my friend, look no further than Alien Rogue Incursion. That's right, you heard that correct. A built from the ground up Alien VR game is coming to PSVR2 on December 19th. I know, it seems too good to be true, right? I mean, we're talking about an Alien game in VR here, an original story set in the Alien universe made specifically for VR. If you're an Alien fan, then this must be a dream come true for you, but maybe a story-driven single-player horror game in VR is a little bit too much for you. Maybe you do want to play a horror game, but with a friend instead. Well, have you heard of a game called Phasmophobia? Because it seems to me like that's what you're looking for. Phasmophobia is a 4-player online co-op psychological horror game in which paranormal activity is on the rise, and it's up to you and your team to use all the ghost hunting equipment at your disposal in order to gather as much evidence as you can. The game launches this Halloween, and it sounds very spooky, am I right? But man, I'm so sick and tired of all these horror games on PSVR2. I kinda miss platformers. Is there any good platformer releasing in the coming weeks? Yes, there is. It's not just good, it's amazing. And it's called Max Mustard. Heavily inspired by Astrobot Rescue Mission, Max Mustard is a thrilling odyssey paying homage to the classic platformers of yesteryears while offering a fresh and innovative gaming experience. With 40 handcrafted levels, Max Mustard is an epic adventure that will keep you coming back for more when it launches on PSVR2 this October 3rd. Okay, but what about that flying sim game? What's it called? Aces of Thunder? Is that still a thing or is it cancelled? No, it's not cancelled. It's actually releasing in Q4 of this year, and it just keeps looking better and better. Oh, and by the way, it will have both single player missions and multiplayer as well. Okay, all of this seems pretty cool, but I'm really only interested in PvP first-person shooters. That's my favorite genre in VR. Is there any fun PvP first-person shooter on the horizon? Well, do you want a realistic extraction-based shooter, or do you want a chaotic, super fun, silly-looking shooter? Because we have both. Ghost of Tabor doesn't need introduction, is coming very soon, and Frenzies from Endreams, which looks like a lot of fun, is also coming very soon. So if you're a PvP first-person shooter fan, you'll be eating good on PSVR2 in the remainder of this year. Well, how about zombies? It's been a while since I played a good zombie game. October 17th, save the date my friend, because on that same day, the classic fan favorite Arizona Sunshine is coming back for PSVR2, and it's going to look, feel, and run better than ever. It feels like I talked about minigames already, but the truth is, I'm only scratching the surface here. There are many other games with a huge potential that are releasing very soon on PSVR2, like a Metro game built from the ground up for VR that will serve as a prequel to the flat Metro games that we all played and loved, is coming in the next few weeks as well. An official VR mode of the electrifying Metal Hellsinger is releasing as soon as October 3rd, Into the Radius is dropping next month on September 19th, and the list goes on and on. So I think at this point I made it very clear that September, October, November and December of 2024 will go down in history as some of the best months, not only for PSVR2 but for VR in general. So if you're a PSVR2 owner, then you better start saving for these games. And if you're not a PSVR2 owner, then really, now is the time for you to buy one. And that's gonna do it for this video guys. I hope you liked it, I hope you found it informative. If you did, then do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button and turn on the notifications as well. Make sure you watch my video that has all the trailers of the top 15 best upcoming PSVR2 games in late 2024 and come back here after that and let me know in the comments what game are you looking forward to the most. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, take care.